Isaac, who was your inspiration for tennis growing up?
I'd have to say my inspiration for tennis growing up was Rafael Nadal. He has a play style similar to mine, and one that I've kind of shaped mine after, with a lot of spin. And he is a very good player on clay courts, which I've always kind of liked clay courts.
So you would say he's probably your favorite tennis player?
Yes, he would also be my favorite tennis player.
So being an aspiring tennis player, obviously, you as an athlete, you want to play at the highest level you possibly can. What is your dream spot or tournament to play in?
The U.S. Open would probably be my favorite place to play, just because it's in the United States, kind of the fans and kind of where I grew up.
So how's the transition from playing in high school to playing in college been for you thus far in your freshman season?
In high school, there was a lot more players who necessarily weren't the best high-tier players, and there was probably like 5 or 6 players that could play at the college level, or what I would say is a college player now. So just playing that every week, playing a high-tier player every week would be the difficult transition, I guess.
All right, so now you went through a rough patch through this season. I guess the whole team did. How have you kind of gotten through that, and what have been your kind of tactics to, get out of that tough stretch and to continue to play hard here in the middle of the season and just continue to keep in every match?
Yeah, playing every match kind of, more or less helps. Like just, get out. I know playing against Gustavus really helped me get out of the funk or the slump, I guess, because they brought a lot of energy in their playing style, and I've tried to mimic that. So I think playing Gustavus really helped.
What are your expectations for not only yourself but the team down the stretch here as we are nearing the midpoint and maybe just past the midpoint of the season?
Getting better every match and just moving forward through every match. Just getting better is kind of an important key in our team, and I know we haven't won a match yet this year, but just if we can get better every match in the future, the success will come.
So how much do you know about your parents' collegiate careers here? Your mom played tennis and your dad was a football and baseball stud. So what's it like following them up as a Cobber athlete, and are there any added pressures that go along with that?
I don't know a whole lot about my parents and their collegiate careers. I just know that my dad was inducted in the 2010 Hall of Fame for baseball and football, and he was along with Terry Horan in that class and a couple other players. So I know a little bit about that and heard some of his stats through baseball and football. But he's told me some stories about how he played in like a snowstorm one time or stuff like that. But I don't know necessarily a whole lot about their careers.
Has them being athletes on campus and knowing a lot of people that are still at Concordia today been a nice way for you to transition here?
Yeah, like I said, the football coach Terry Horan and then like Bucky, the baseball coach, both have kind of had impacts on me thus far this year. Like when I see Terry Horan in the hall, I can say hi, and I kind of have a sense of comfort with those guys just because I've known them before. And just I'm doing like a profile on Terry Horan actually for my IWC class, so I'm getting to know him a little bit through that, I guess, too.